What is up, Super Fam? Happy Spider-Man Day. First and foremost, happy Spider-Man Day. Um, I am Sensei Finito, and this is Battery CEO, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we cover all things Marvel and everything pop culture.
Yep. And on today's pop culture news update, we're going to be talking about movie delays, Doctor Strange 2 casting, new posters from Marvel, and a live-action Pokemon series. But before we get into all that, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We'll post all of our videos and much more.
That is right. And you can also check out our video live on our website, www.marvelbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise. You can also donate to us if you would like to help what we do here for you guys. And you can join our Discord on our website. The comment section below will also have our link to our Discord. And on our Discord, you can stay up to date with all of our content and conversations and discussions that we have, because we have a lot of them.
Yep.
And with all that being said, right, am I right?
Yeah.
Let's get into this first one here. So Clifford the Big Red Dog has officially been delayed due to the Delta variant of the COVID. What other movies do you think are next? Possibly Spider-Man Far From Home? What are you thinking, man? Do you think that we're going to go back to how it was before?
I think we are. I just don't think it's going to go to that extreme because we kind of have a system in place, so it's not going to be that hard for businesses to make that transition. Obviously, it's going to suck. The thing is, they're probably going to be running out in the stores once again. But with that said, hopefully the movies don't shut down. That's something that we definitely don't want to happen. We've been going every week, checking out stuff for you guys, and we're having a great time. And it feels really good to be in that theater. And again, it wouldn't be with the theaters. It shouldn't be that hard to switch back into COVID's kind of a thing. Like in a more extreme place. We gotta get a little more stringent again, because as we've kind of progressed through this time, we've kind of seen how Regal has those strategies in place, but they kind of laxed them right now.
Yes.
Like there's no more spaces in between seats. That's not as much of a big deal anymore. With that said, we might see that come back. But I think one of the things that we talked about in our Discord was how we're not seeing the Spider-Man trailer because they're afraid that they're going to have to delay it.
Yeah. And I believe, that makes sense to me because, they got us hyped up with the Black Widow trailer 3 years before we got to see it. So, and then that was definitely to the detriment of Black Widow, we were talking about with the delays, and just everything just kept getting delayed and delayed. And I'm pretty sure, like I was saying, I commented on this picture when it was first posted, when we first reported this. I was like, man, hopefully we don't need this to happen. It shouldn't have to happen, because we all this isn't. We're not in uncharted waters anymore, so to speak. You know what I mean? We actually know how we need to, what we need to do to be able to coexist in this in society, simultaneously protecting everyone during this global pandemic. So I hope, like you're saying, man, we've been going to the movies nonstop, and this week we have great movies coming out as well. So it would just be terrible to just get that ball dropped again. Just, hey man, everything is closing again, and this is I don't want to say everyone right when we're getting back to normal, because we're far from normal, but we've been experiencing some type of normal as of late, being able to mingle with friends and family and go to places and do different things, and it would just I hope the Clifford the Big Red Dog, I hope that movie being delayed does not cause the domino effect of movies to be delayed. I wasn't there for a day one experience on Clifford the Big Red Dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not that. It's not that isn't a big deal to me, but it's the ramifications of
the
what
symbolism of it being delayed is the problem.
Big problem.
So hopefully, next couple weeks, I feel like with the next 2 weeks, we'll kind of see where we're at, and we'll kind of keep you guys updated on the situation when it comes to theaters, because Again, that Delta variant is very different. It's more like in terms of how it spreads. Apparently, don't quote me on this. It's very similar to chickenpox, so it's very transmittable, and it's considerably worse in terms of the severe symptoms, anyways, compared to the regular, the first COVID.
Yeah, the first wave.
Yeah. But with that said, let's go ahead and move right along.
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel about this. Do you think that movies are going to be delayed? Do you think this is going to be a thing that we actually see other movies doing within these last couple of months of this year? Yeah. Hopefully not. But yeah, let's keep it going.
All right. So a new poster for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings has officially been released.
Yes, it has.
And we also just checked out the latest trailer for this movie, and we were very upset, to the least.
Yeah,
you know, we're not gonna lie, it was a cool trailer.
Yeah, it was a dope trailer, but we were very, very, very upset. Like, and a lot of you guys were like, "We shouldn't be upset." We were a lot of people in the comments was like, "Yo, nah, don't be upset." They were like, "Don't be upset that we really don't know what's going on in this movie." And I was just, I don't know how anyone could think that's seen this newest trailer. Because it literally
like showed so much.
Like it was like the way I put it was like skipping through the scene selection of the movie and just getting like 5 seconds from every scene selection that you go through, and then they just put it all together, and it was like, yo, this is, unless they did the fake us out thing to where there's not real stuff in the trailer.
Yeah,
bro, it was like, whoa, I know. I like, while we watch the movie, I know we're gonna be able to like call out what's going on. You know what I mean? Like,
unless like all the trailers like the first 30 minutes.
I would be so surprised if that was all the first 30 minutes.
Which I'd be fine with. But like that's a lot
I would be fine with as well. But
within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I did feel like it showed a lot, you know, and so hopefully the trailer didn't spoil too much. But this poster, I know you're not a fan of it. Let's talk about it.
Oh my gosh, bro. The poster is bringing up all of the issues that I have with the with the trailer. I feel like there's just so much. I don't feel like we've ever seen this much from a movie before. You know what I mean? Like, they have everything down to my man Abomination being in the, like, yo, they have everything. Like, I don't understand. One of the comments said that that Mandarin, Shang-Chi's dad, is not going to be the actual villain of the movie. And that's why they're putting so much, of him into the trailer.
Yeah.
But I just don't go for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's the case.
That just wouldn't make sense, because the Mandarin is a huge character, and he's the same. This is the dude that we've been dealing with since the beginning of the MCU, mind you. So for him not to be the villain, that would be just ridiculous to me.
I feel like if that's the
freaking
case,
Dr. Doom just walks in, plot twist, like, Jesus Christ.
I don't mind that. I just don't want it to, like, 3/4 of the movie of us thinking he's the villain, and then out of nowhere, a new villain arises.
Yep. Yeah, because that would be super cheese.
There'd have to be a huge explanation throughout the movie that kind of makes that transition smooth. You know, I don't want it to be abrupt. I want to at least understand why things go down. But I wouldn't be opposed to that. But again, I feel like lately Marvel, or just movie trailers in general, because if you guys don't know, we release trailer reactions every day. At 8 a.m. Release one trailer reaction for you guys. And watching these trailers, we see a lot of trailers that show a lot that we wish we didn't see and rather saw within the movie.
Yeah. And I don't think people can understand that because they're not watching trailers as often as we are. You know what I mean? Like, we are literally watching trailers all the time. So we see the difference. Like, and we've been watching, especially Marvel trailers. We've been watching those since Marvel Bros started. Like, we've been watching those type of trailers. So we can definitely see how much information is getting poured into these trailers, man, for no, and to me it's for no reason, because people don't even, like, for the casual moviegoer, they don't even know anything, so you can put whatever you want in the trailer for them. Like, but for the moviegoers like us, it's like, man, I don't know.
Yeah. Because the other thing, watching these trailers, we also see a lot of trailers that don't reveal anything at all. But like, we're super intrigued. We're like, wait, what? Like, what is like? What do you mean? Like, we gotta see more of this, you know? And there's trailers that get us hyped like that, but like, we don't get that from Marvels anymore. You know, we haven't gotten anything like that in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've honestly had a trailer that maybe gave that to me.
It was the first. It was the first Eternals trailer that we went crazy over that one. That one was freaking.
That was awesome.
God, when he manifested the thing into the Marvel Studios logo, that was oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was amazing. I mean,
it's
but
cool.
yeah, this poster is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love everything about the poster, except that it shows so much. Like that just is so. It's just it looks awesome. It's visually striking. Like I love the like how they're fighting and the beef and the energy. I love it. It looks beautiful. Like this might be one of my favorite posters that we've had in a while. To be honest, like the way it's put together is just it's just really nice. Like. I know, like this right here, the tagging on the back, that's definitely going to mean something in the movie somewhere. You know,
is that a panda?
Like,
it's a panda, right?
Yeah, that's a panda with a bandana and a mask on. Yo,
what if we actually have a fighting panda with a bit? Like, he's like a ninja,
freaking Kung Fu Panda style up in here. That would be crazy.
He's like a master, and he has to like learn. Like, oh, maybe that's how he learned his power, like how to fight from talking panda.
From a talking panda. You heard it here first, folks.
Are those are choppers in it right there, right?
Yeah, those are helicopters on the top left, and then I think all of these are his people.
I think this is mom. Those other two are the hunters that are hunting him down in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, I think this whole movie is based in Frisco.
Yeah. Then we got Aquafina, his homegirl.
His homegirl, who I am pretty sure we're gonna see be the chick in the mask. Like I don't know, but that's kind of how I'm feeling. Oh, what's up with it, Tristan? How you doing?
Tristan Lantern.
What's up with it? Thanks for tuning in with us.
How's it going?
It's crazy. We have another Tristan that spells his name the same exact way, and I thought you were him for a second. I thought you was but what's up, Tristan? How you doing, man? But tell us how you feel about this trailer, you guys. This poster, you guys. Like. It looks good. The one thing I'm interested in knowing is like, are there actually 20 rings? Like, how are they fighting with? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know, man. I'm scared. Like, a lot of the trailer stuff, has made me a little nervous about this movie because I feel like I don't know. I'm nervous about the story. That's what I'm nervous about. Is I feel like everything in the movie is going to be amazing. Oh, okay. So you are Tristan. Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute. There's a change here.
But yeah, this seems dope. I love his suit. I don't think we've really talked about that a lot, but
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the texture.
Freaking, yeah, the texture. To be honest, it kind of reminds me of that Man of Steel type of vibe, like that suit. You know what I mean? And how that texture was on that and on the new Shazam suit, I believe. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from that, because I don't think any of the other suits and stuff that we've seen have kind of looked like this type of vibe. Like I feel like we might see Namor in a suit like this too. You know what I mean? Possibly. Like get that aquatic feel to it though, more vibe like this. I like it, man.
All right. What do we got?
Let us know. Let you guys know how you guys are feeling about this one, yo. Shang-Chi poster. Shang-Chi movie coming out soon. What's up with it, my man Team Samurai? How you doing today? How is everybody's Sunday evening or morning or night going? I know we have people from all over that tune in, and it's never the same time. So let us know how you guys are doing. So next up on the docket, Scarlett Johansson has actually. Did she do it or is it coming out? She's sued. She is suing or in the process of suing Disney over Black Widow being released on Disney Plus because her contract stated that Black Widow was going to be a theater exclusive experience, and then I believe a lot of her pay was based off of the box office theatrical release. So they basically They played her.
Yeah, and apparently in the contract it said like, hey, if anything changes, we're gonna let you know. But apparently none of those conversations took place. Disney was like, okay, COVID's happening, we're doing this. And didn't talk to her about it prior.
From what I
Apparently.
had heard, it was like when the first, I don't know if you remember when the first rumors were coming out that they were releasing Black Widow on Disney Plus like last year, like towards the end of the year a little bit. That's when like the rumors started like brewing that was going to happen. And I guess when that happened, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson's manager got in contact with Disney like, yo, this isn't happening, right? And then they were like, nah, and if anything does happen, we'll let you know. And then that was the last time that they talked, basically. And then they just put the movie out on both, and then she didn't even know, and it was like, dang. And then it was crazy because it's like, yo, the Black Widow is still in theaters right now. So she's tripping.
Yeah, and like from our perspective of just, going to the movies, the first day we went packed, right?
Yeah.
Then Space Jam comes out. Felt like no one cared about Black Widow.
Yeah.
Like we're being like in our town, no one cared about Black Widow. It just seemed like so many people were excited for, like they're just excited for the next movie. They didn't really care, And I think obviously a big part of that is due to the release on Disney Plus. And I don't know how much money they made. They didn't really make that public. Today, they actually made public how much they made on Premier Access on Disney Plus for Jungle Cruise. I think it was like $30 million for Jungle Cruise. For Jungle Cruise,
wow!
On Disney Plus. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was $30 million, somewhere on there. I saw a post on Twitter about it. But
that's wild.
I'm assuming Black Widow possibly could have been higher than that.
Yeah. And then my man Tristan said, I'm so excited for the Let There Be Carnage trailer tomorrow. What? There's a trailer tomorrow for that?
All right, well, we'll be ready for that.
Well, yeah, we'll be be on that, bro. What? The first trailer we got was magnifique, bro. Every trailer we've got for Let There Be Carnage has been awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige was sad and embarrassed about the lawsuit. Yeah.
This is cool.
I heard. I didn't hear what he said, so I'm not sure what his statement was.
He's not a fan of the Premier Access, and I think he's made that vocally with Disney. And I think after Disney's response, calling Scarlett like sad and basically what's the word? Careless about the COVID-19 situation. I think that's probably the best way to say it. I really don't know. Can't recall the word
they went that way.
Yeah, and then shortly after that, Feige was like, I'm very sad and upset with Disney, and I've made my concerns about the Premier Access with Disney. Now, I'm sure there's other actors that have also gone that are interested in taking this route. Especially, I know that the director for Dune is very against the Premier Access because
he created it for the IMAX experience.
Yeah, but they want a whole they want a whole universe, and if they put it on Premier Access, that's less chances it's going to be able to get an entire universe, unless like Netflix or someone else picks it up. But I don't know if Netflix is going to, or I don't know if a streaming service is going to want to put the amount of money they need up to have that big of a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure, man. And then Gerard Butler, he's also suing. He's the main dude in Olympus Has Fallen.
Okay.
He's suing whoever he was in contract with for that movie because apparently they weren't paying him the proper royalties. Another thing is
everyone's coming out on Hollywood. They like, bro, you gonna pay me my money, bro. I don't care.
Emma Stone is thinking about suing Disney as well for the same reason as Scarlett Johansson over Cruella. And so I think this is the time where actors really didn't know what to do, and Black Widow was a movie that was being anticipated for years, basically. And now that it came out, it was a perfect opportunity for Scarlett Johansson to make the jump towards that action. And I think
Yeah.
it's prompting other actors to do the same.
What is up, Second
Hey,
Street?
how's it going?
Much love to you. Welcome to the chat. A little late, but I'm here. It's all good, my man.
All good, man.
But right now we're talking about Scarlett Johansson suing Disney and all of that good stuff. Second Street. I know you probably have some things to say about that. I think honestly though, I'm happy to see this happen. Like I know it doesn't sound good, but I'm happy to see the actors taking a stand for themselves, because in a lot of these places, like, the actors are getting, like, the actors do get paid good and all that stuff, but as we've seen, like, the work environment on sets have been terrible for the last forever. Like it's very rare for people to be in a good work environment with good directors, people that aren't, like what we saw with bro that made Justice League. I can't think of his name right off the top. Joss Whedon. Like how he was doing, and when Cyborg came out, the guy, I can't think of his name as the actor, but it's like we're seeing more and more progressively, like, these actors are trying to make some type of change or some type of difference in the industry that they take part in so heavily. So I think we can't. And then, like we've been saying too, along with Disney Plus, like, we're fans of everything, but we being movie buffs are most likely not going to stay at home and watch a movie that we can see in the theater. We're not doing that. You know what I mean? But that's just us because of who we are. But then all the other people are going to take the opposite route. And like you just said about Dune, like, that director, he created that movie and he wanted it to be experienced in the IMAX. That was a lot of the comments on our video of that. Like, a lot of people were like, I'm not watching this at home because the director wants us to watch it in the theaters. Like, we want to get this in the good for the box office. So I think the fans are going to actually come out for Dune for sure. But it's just sad to see. You know what I mean? It's just sad to see that the streaming services, like, we've talked about this since it began, the whole streaming services. Is this going to end our movie going experience as we know it? And we're kind of getting closer and closer to that answer being yes. And I'm not too happy with that.
Especially if she loses the lawsuit, because then there's a precedent for other streaming services to not be scared of making the same decision,
because they're not going to be held accountable.
Yeah.
But Scarlett Johansson states that it's in her contract that it was supposed to be a theatrical release only. So I don't know if you know what I mean. I don't know if that means anything to I don't know if there's a clause in there, like, except if there's a pandemic. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works. But I think it would be smart for them if they're going to release it on Disney Plus or on the streaming services as well. If they're going to do that dual release, I believe, for me personally, I think we should get at least like a 3-month gap or something like that until it does come onto the streaming service. And then you still have to pay for it on the streaming service for like that. I don't know how long it takes for movies to get to DVD, but when it goes to DVD, it's not always right on the streaming service. You know what I mean? So I feel if you still go for the same all access pass type of thing, but not for the same day release, I think that would be a good, common ground to create between. But I don't know, man.
I'm just going over some articles here, just kind of go over the situation, looking at anything that we might want to talk about. I think we covered pretty much the big things. I mean, but one thing that I thought was interesting too is, like, I didn't really think about the reason as to why Disney would be doing this, but not only do they get an increase of subscribers for Disney Plus, when that happens, typically, we also see their stock price go up, which is another thing. But again, at the cost of blatantly ignoring contracts, supposedly. Obviously, this still has to go through the court of law and see what their thoughts are on it. But I don't know how the courts are going to react to this. Is COVID going to be a reason to look the other way when it comes to contracts? That's
like,
a real question.
Does COVID just like just overwrite all other laws because
Yeah.
like it has with everything else. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
To let's jump into the comment section real quick. So Tristan says, theory, the reason why they are holding No Way Home trailer back, in my opinion, is because maybe he shows up in the Let There Be Carnage final trailer. I don't think we would.
Cool.
I don't think any of us would be opposed to any of that.
Cool.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, because that world is being that world being like conjoined. Sounds like it'd be a good time.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Samurai says, and now Emma Stone and Emily Blunt are suing Disney for Cruella and Jungle Cruise premiere access for Disney Plus.
Emily Blunt is.
Emily Blunt is, and The Rock's not. Well, The Rock is like, bro, I'm good. I make millions of dollars for every movie that I do. I'm not tripping.
I read an article on him today. He said he's not suing them because he actually agrees with the streaming. I
would love to actually hear
streaming decision. Apparently, he was like, "It's a tweet. I don't know if he made an actual statement like that's really long, but
what do you know what the tweet said?
It was along the lines that, yeah, he agreed with the decision to go do the Premier Access route type of thing.
Yeah, and I don't think we're not set. I mean, yeah, we are. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was about to say. Second Street Marvel said, yes, hashtag end day and date. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what that. I'm not sure what that means. End day and date.
Okay.
Maybe uncultured.
So I see Emily Blunt's reportedly considering suing Disney over Jungle Cruise. However, that's why we got this covered. And if I know anything, I'm not, I don't know.
We're not going by anything that they say.
I can't with strong sense trust everything they say because they every now and then they say some stuff. I'm not bashing them at all. I just, their credibility isn't there for me quite yet. However, Comic Book also is saying the same thing. Emily Blunt could sue Disney next, and if that's the case, it's gonna be a big case. That's gonna be a lot.
Because that would be three good. I'm not gonna lie. Those would be three good actresses. Like if them three come together and make because that was how it would work, right? It wouldn't be separate lawsuits about the same thing. Would they jump up to? I think if they came together and sued. I'm not
too sure.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I'm not sure how that would work
in the coming months, and we'll definitely continue to report on it as well. My man, Real Wade Nation says, "I'm happy Jungle Cruise should underperform." You're happy that Jungle Cruise is going to underperform? Wait, what?
It's actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise is awesome.
they made a lot of money.
I saw a report. I had actually sent this to you, bro, about Jungle Cruise, and apparently they have like enough footage that they could make like a PG-13 version and it'd be like extra raunchy. And I was like, oh yeah, like, and that's something that we even said in our movie review for Jungle Cruise that you guys should definitely go check out. We said that we liked the movie. It was a good movie. We enjoyed it, but it would have been a lot better, and we would have enjoyed it more if it was like that PG-13 or R. Was it? I think it was PG, right? That's like what it was rated, PG.
I think it was PG-13. But it didn't feel like a PG-13 movie.
Heck, it didn't feel like a PG.
And again, like part of our discussion with that movie is that
it is PG-13. Holy shit! That's the most PG-13 movie ever.
It felt like a Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones type movie. However, it was on a lower scale in terms of like it was very much for kids. However, it was also very much for adults, but more for the kids. But there were so many moments where you're like, okay, this movie, if they put in the time to make very serious, very similar, like the very first Pirates of the Caribbean, would be so dope, and it could be an amazing franchise. Really,
yeah, I agree completely.
But the route they took is not that route. But that route is there. So I see all the pieces together, like fiddling together. They're just not linked in yet,
they're so close. It's like this. They just need to go. Whoop, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then like everything will be in lock.
Yeah. Yep. Happy Spider-Man today to you two, Tristan, and happy Spider-Man Day to all of the viewers and people in the comment section.
Yep.
Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate everybody.
Mhm.
I hope everybody's having a good Spider-Man Day.
Yeah. Also, Tristan, Jungle Cruise and IMAX sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that does sound like it would be a lot of fun. Samurai, we are waiting for Nova. I think we've literally been talking about Nova since Guardians of the Galaxy. Like it's like, bro, when is that happening? Because like the one thing that I want more than like this is the biggest thing that I want. Okay. I want a Nova movie. And in the beginning of that movie, I need to see what we didn't see in Infinity War. I have to see Thanos decimate the entire planet. Like I have to see if that's not in the Nova movie or part of his backstory somehow or something. I'm gonna be furious because
I feel like we're not done with Thanos. Also, so I feel like we're gonna see him again, doing things that he did prior to Infinity War and Endgame. But this will also come up in something we have in the rundown for today. So keep that in mind, Nova, Team Samurai.
And before we move on to our next one, bro, if you guys can, make sure you drop a like and a share and a comment on the stream and all that good stuff because it helps us out a lot. And comment down below to join the conversation because we love to do this, but we love to talk with you guys even more. You know what I mean? Reviewing the news is awesome, but to be able to communicate with y'all makes it a lot awesomer. So let's keep it going, my man.
All right. So what do we got here? We have a new look at Hawkeye in a new steel, which also is coming out November 24th in Disney Plus. That's so wild, but we're getting so much content from Disney Plus this year. That's so cool.
Crazy.
I didn't think we'd get it so soon. I really did. I really didn't think we were going to get it so soon.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it, and you were like, "Yeah, I think we're getting that next year." And I was like, "It was like, nah, I think we're getting that this year. We have so much stuff to get this year." And it was like, "Bro, oh my goodness, like, what are we gonna do?"
Doesn't reveal much. However, it looks like there's some sort of training facility. It looks like I don't know.
Maybe? I think this might be like her base of operation, because I believe it has come out that she's going to be kind of a fangirl of Hawkeye the way Kamala Khan is of Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah, so she kind of knows everything already a little bit, so I think she's already been training on her own, like on her own nerd level. So I'm just really happy. Like this looks dope. Like this looks amazing. Like just this still right here. It looks amazing. I think we can see Captain America shield, or it might just be a target, but I think it's like a shield target. You know what I mean? How they got and then we see some arrows right here. So she's definitely been practicing.
So you're thinking like
super regular.
So you're thinking like in the movie, like Hawkeye's doing some crazy stuff. He's in the run, then bumps into her. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh my god, you're Hawkeye, right? And then they go and then they start getting shot at and they're all running together, and all of a sudden that's kind of how they meet, type of thing. It's going like that.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest, man. I've never even thought about how we're gonna get into this show yet. Like I was so focused on everything else that we had that I until you ask that question right now, I have not even thought about. I haven't even really thought about the Hawkeye series into that much depth. My man Obi-Wan, what is up with it?
How's it going?
How you doing? Welcome back. The Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye was so good, and can't wait to see what they do in the Disney Plus series. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping too. I'm hoping we get to see some of those classic shots from Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, because they have a lot of funny moments together, I guess you could say, or good moments. I'm pumped for this, man. And like my man Tristan said, Kingpin
Yeah, there's a rumor
is
he's supposed to be in there.
come. Yeah. So
Well,
we
this would
got
be pretty
rumors.
cool. And this is the same Kingpin that we got in Daredevil, Punisher, and was he in? No, he was in just those two, right? I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know he was in Punisher, to be honest, but I didn't finish the last season of Punisher,
Yeah.
so that's probably why.
I actually might just have it mixed up. I'm pretty sure it's just in
Daredevil.
I have to rewatch it, honestly, because
I know
Daredevil.
he was an amazing Kingpin,
Yeah.
though. Like he's awesome.
He has the build
He
for
was
it,
really
man.
good.
He just looks really cool. So I really
Mhm.
appreciated that. I really did.
I appreciated his overall character, and I think like I guess you could say the growth of his character in the series. It was just so enjoyable, I'll say.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be amazing to see him come back in this Hawkeye series because he's already an established villain, I guess you could say, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, this still by Entertainment, they're pretty awesome. They release a lot of cool stills. I just, I have so many questions. There's not a lot of information as to what they're doing with the show necessarily, but we kind of know little bits and pieces of it here and there. I'm kind of excited to see how they're going to utilize Echo. Obviously, Kingpin's going to be pretty awesome. Wonder who, I don't know who the villain. I don't know if Kingpin's going to be the villain. Do you think he's going to be the villain, or do you think he's just going to be kind of like a side character?
I think we're going to see him like how we saw Vulture in the Morbius trailer.
Okay.
Like on a vibe like that, maybe he's in prison, maybe he gets broke out of prison, maybe there's like a secret villain alliance or something. Like I don't think we have any idea what to expect from Hawkeye. I mean, just imagine we've gotten such good shows up to this point from every single Disney Plus series, and they've all got better and better and better. So we could see the introduction, and that's what what Samurai just said is what I was about to say. We could see the introduction of the Young Avengers in this show because they're trying to set up. I don't think we get Miss Marvel this year too, do we?
I think that's next year. I think that one's genuinely next year.
I think it is. I want to make sure because I know we have everything that we need we almost have everything that we need for the Young Avengers.
I'm really pumped for that show. I really am.
This says first episode date is in 2021, bro.
Really?
What's going on?
Oh man,
we're having so much content. What is it released? Miss Marvel.
Is there a date? I don't think there's a date for Miss Marvel yet.
Oh, it just says 2021. Miss Marvel was previously announced for a premiere in late 2021, but because of Hawkeye's premiere date, the schedule for the rest of the year is a bit cramped. The next MCU series, What If, premieres on August 11th. Okay. I didn't really.
Tristan saying it was delayed to 2022.
Oh, so it's been delayed. Okay, all right. And I think that's what it was just saying. It was saying about Hawkeye coming out now or whatever.
Yeah, and that's something that we still have to do. We haven't taken the time to make a whole slate for us and for you guys quite yet. With that said, COVID's made that very difficult.
I was about to say there hasn't been a way to do it yet because nothing has been solidified.
Yeah. But you guys keep a lookout for that video at some point because that's something we definitely always talk about doing. But yeah, Miss Marvel, I'm really excited for. I really am because not saying the Avengers game was great by any means, but
it was fun.
Her character was awesome, and it was really cool to play from her perspective. And I'm just excited to see how this girl is gonna do it because all the stills, all the stuff we've seen from Miss Marvel, I'm so excited. I really am.
Yeah. I'm excited for everything as well. I'm hoping that we get to see Kate Bishop take on that kind of Starfire role, like in the Young Justice, because Starfire was like that preteen, the teenager or whatever, but she was still like the boss of the whole the Young Justice team. So maybe we can see her take that kind of role, and maybe we, we know that Black Widow's sister is looking for Hawkeye though, so that might I don't know what that has to do with the show either, but it could be just imagine we get to see Clint Barton fight Wilson Fisk. That would be awesome, yo. And Marvel are setting up the Thunderbolts. That's what Valentina is doing.
Mhm.
Is that what her name is? Valentina?
Yeah, it's looking like Valentina's definitely making the Thunderbolts a thing instead of Thunderbolt Ross. Unless she works
Mhm.
for Ross. I don't know. That'd be kind of an
this could
interesting
be very
twist.
possible. I want Ross to become Red Hulk or something like
Yeah.
that. Like that's what I need from him to, that's what I need
Mhm.
next from him.
Yeah.
And with the reintroduction of Abomination in Shang-Chi, we're definitely going to be seeing this Hulk serum come back into play, especially with She-Hulk. You know what I mean? So we're going to be seeing a lot of we might see a whole Hulk team.
Yeah.
What is it called? Agents of Smash, I believe.
Yeah.
So I would be down for all of that.
Mhm.
We have no idea where the MCU is going next. And
Yeah.
for all we know, we might see Alien versus Predator come to the MCU. I think it actually did that in a comic book. But that actually goes, I think that goes, but that goes into our next announcement here. And there's a new Predator film officially in the works, and it's reportedly being called Skull. And I believe in this movie, it is supposed to be going back in the day to like Native American type of vibe or something like that.
The very first Predator to go to Earth, apparently.
Yeah.
I love the Predator movies, so I'm always excited whenever they come out with one. One of my favorite ones was definitely Alien versus Predator. I thought that one was awesome. Requiem was pretty cool too. Definitely felt like a lower budget film though, but still pretty great. 2 was probably my all-time favorite. And obviously they're all pretty good. I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, the first one's really good too. Like they're all pretty awesome. The Alien movies, though, I haven't been a big fan of the Alien movies, though. But with that said, they were
Alien kind of set the scene, though, right? Am I right? Or
yeah, I just haven't honestly watched them like in their entirety since I was a kid. So maybe that's something I have to do to kind of get a feel for them again. Because
Alien has like that. Alien is one of those movies that has pop culture references in everything. You know what I mean? Like Alien is like one of those pillars, in pop culture. Catch up with some of the comments really quick. Obi-Wan said saw some early reviews of What If, and it sounds like it's going to be awesome. Bro, What If is going to be amazing. Once they told us that it was going to be MCU canon, I was like, oh, yep. Yep. Sign me up. My money. There you go. All right, everybody have a good day. I'll see you guys next week. August 11th, yo. We're ready. Tristan said, I heard the main villain of the show his name is the Clown.
Oh, wait,
I think he's talking about for Hawkeye.
For Hawkeye?
Ooh, for Hawkeye or for I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
With that said, though,
but let us know if you're not talking about Hawkeye, though.
With that said, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of positive things about the What If. All the big YouTube Marvel guys will be there one day.
We'll be there one day.
We'll be part of that crew.
One day we will be the ones getting invited to the movies for the Secret War premiere. Like that's gonna be that's the goal right there.
To get to LA to do it.
Now we're gonna take a flight, my boy. We're gonna do it in class.
But they saw the first 3 episodes of What If.
Damn,
so,
that's
so they all seem to love it.
That's awesome.
I don't know any comments off the top of my head that I saw in particular that I really liked, but they're all positive opinions, and so that's pretty awesome. So,
Jesus, Tristan was talking about Hawkeye for the Clown. I'm not even sure who that is. Is that an actual villain?
Yes, it looks like it is.
What's his name? Is his name Clown?
His name is Kazimakarak, aka the Clown.
Let's see if he's in here. The Clown. I'm gonna just look for Clown first, I guess. Big Book of Marvel.
Frafri. I don't know if they're related at all. I don't know if he's the one that's supposed to be in the clown.
Yeah, I don't think he's in here.
Look up Frafee, Frafee.
There's a Circus of Crime. I don't think that has anything. You said Frothy?
Yeah, Frafee. It says Frafee would appear as Kazimar Marzak, aka the Clown, of Marvel Studios, Hawkeye.
How you spell that shit?
FRA space FEE.
FRA. Let's see.
So apparently, this like in Hawkeye, we're going to see him before he becomes the Clown. So he's just a member of the mafia, and then something. I think he's working undercover or something like that, and he eventually becomes the Clown. It looks like, at least from what I'm looking at. Apparently, I don't even know when these stills were released. February. What?
Yeah, no, I don't see him in the book.
I don't remember seeing that at all. Yeah, man, I didn't even see that. I apologize, guys. He can change identities. Oh, okay. They're looking at Team Samurai. That's actually a pretty cool little thing. And the name's actually kind of interesting as well.
Okay, so wait, what was the other name? The one with the K? Kazamate? I want to say it. I think shit might start levitating in here.
Yeah, here, I know. Here, I'm gonna post it in our private chat. That way you can see it.
Okay.
Because
I
don't even know if I'm saying it right.
I don't think he's. Ooh, look at Kang. Look at Kang looking all dope right there.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah, bro. I can't wait, bro. That's so freaking saucy.
Loki was such a good time, man.
Goodness,
man.
Loki has been. I think I haven't had that much fun with Marvel in a long time. Like Loki was just
Loki was
wonderful
awesome.
ride, yo. Oh, cat, Jesus. Yeah, I'm definitely casting a spell. No, we got Kazar though, but he's definitely not who we're looking for.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yo.
It looks like the Clown is, in fact, Hawkeye. Didn't know that before, but now you know.
The more you know, right?
Right? Man, see, I'm still on. That's so much. What's the word? I have so many questions.
Oh my god!
I have so many questions and a lot to look forward to. I heard the Clown is Kraven the Hunter's brother. Oh,
wait, what? Kraven's brother is. I know Kraven's brother. Kraven's brother.
I could marvel it to make that happen.
Wait a second. Kraven the Hunter brother. No, that's his son. What the hell?
Oh, see, so many questions.
Chameleon. I think that's who it is.
Well, the Clown could change into anyone. Very similar to
Chameleon. Maybe that's what.
Maybe that's the MCU twist that they're doing. Combining multiple characters.
I love that they've been doing that.
That could be the Marvel's twist on it. I like that. I hopefully, I don't know. I'd be down for that. I'd be totally down for that. I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. With that said, I don't know.
Chameleon is his half brother. Okay, so let's see if Chameleon is going to. I had to find the right name
because I don't know a whole lot about the Chameleon or Kraven the Hunter at all. But that twist,
we can read both of those.
Could be pretty cool. The Chameleon was in the last fight. That's right.
Wait, what? He was in what?
Technically, the dude that I think Chameleon's first name was in Spider-Man. I forget. Unless his name was the Chameleon. He was working with I can't think of his name. Michael Keaton's character on the boat. Like they were there to meet to make a deal on something, and then like
Oh yeah, no, that was Scorpion, wasn't it?
the dude with the scar. Oh wait, was he Scorpion?
That was Scorpion. Yeah, that was the Scorpion because he's the one that shows up at the end of the movie and talks to Vulture, and he's like, "Hey, bro," like he's like, "Well, we have mutual enemies." He's like, "I know you know who he is." And then he has the tattoo on his neck. I think so. I think I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was all the same dude. I don't think it was a different person.
Was the Chameleon
The Chameleon was in the last Spider-Man movie. We got that one. I heard that Chameleon is the villain in the Kraven the Hunter film. That would be interesting. My man Akash, yo, what's up with it, brother?
How's it going?
How are you doing? Tristan said they just used his name for the last movie that wasn't Chameleon. He was the bus driver when the drone attacked the bus.
Oh, really?
Damn.
I'll have to check that out again.
Abomination and the Red Hulk in the MCU. Yeah, we need that, of course.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
that's awesome.
So we got Chameleon right here. His real name is Dmitry Smerdyakov. His occupation is a spy. They don't. It says it's unrevealed about his height, weight, eyes, his hair, and his hair. And his first appearance is Amazing Spider-Man #1, March 1963. And then this is the picture of him, real quick. Hold on. Shit. Wait, right there.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah,
it was like
that was wild.
Okay,
yeah, that was wild, right? Okay, so Dmitry Smerdyakov grew up in Russia as the half brother and servant of Sergei Kravenov, who later became known as the original Kraven the Hunter. Smerdyakov eventually became the mercenary spy known as the Chameleon, who was renowned as a master of disguise. Originally, Chameleon relied on makeup, costumes, and his acting skill, but he now uses a special serum and clothing to impersonate others. The Chameleon first clashed with his nemesis Spider-Man when he attempted to frame the crime fighter for the theft of classified plans for a missile defensive system. However, Spider-Man captured the Chameleon and exposed him as the real thief. The Chameleon has also contended with other superheroes, including the Hulk and Daredevil. After the original Kraven committed suicide, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
The Chameleon lost his sanity and jumped from a bridge. What? However, he turned up alive in an asylum and resumed his criminal career. Jesus Christ.
That was intense.
That wasn't funny. That just went completely. I always forget that my man Kraven takes himself out. And I'm pretty sure he does it because he can't catch Spider-Man. So he's like, bruh, I'm a terrible hunter. I have no reason to live anymore. And he just takes himself out. And then we got Kraven. Sergei Kravenov, professional game hunter and mercenary, 6 foot, 235 pounds. And his first appearance was the Amazing Spider-Man #15, August 1964. He has an enhanced strength, speed, and agility, expert tracker, and skilled hand-to-hand fighter. After his Russian aristocrat parents died while he was a child, Sergei joined the crew of an African safari, learning to track and kill big game. A mystical serum augmented his strength and speed. He became the world's greatest hunter. After angelicizing his name to Kraven, he took up a challenge from his half brother, the Chameleon, to hunt the most dangerous game of all, Spider-Man. After numerous defeats, both on his own and as one of the Sinister Six, Kraven tranquilized Spider-Man and buried him alive. Kraven then assumed the hero's identity in a bid to prove himself the better crime fighter. In despair at his failure, Kraven shot himself. Oh my God. Kraven's son, Vladimir, briefly served as the Grim Hunter until Kane killed him. And his other son, Alyosha, became the second Kraven the Hunter. Kraven's young daughter, Anna, also took up the Kraven the Hunter mantle, and his wife Sasha returned to rally the family and resurrect Kraven by sacrificing Spider-Man. Jesus Christ. Kane
So
took
dark.
Spider-Man's
What?
place, however, Kane took Spider-Man's place, however, disturbing the ritual. Kraven later killed Sasha and also Vladimir, who'd returned as a half lion. Jesus Christ. That
Wow.
just went everywhere. That went everywhere. I was not prepared for that one. My man, he was a good crime fighter. When he found out he wasn't, he took himself out, bro. That's wild, G. I'm also excited to see Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven.
That's right. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Kick-Ass.
Oh, that's awesome. I was just talking about Kick-Ass with somebody. I think it was in the league chat. Theory, what if we see Miles Morales Spider-Man in No Way Home? We've been talking about that for a while.
I wouldn't be surprised considering how big of a cast there is. Because we're going to get Miles Morales in Homecoming, but it's a deleted scene and it wasn't like included. However, his uncle, Miles Morales' uncle, is in Far From Home. They just didn't say the word Miles, which was in the movie, but it's a deleted scene.
He just talks about his nephew,
which I'm all there for. I really am. I think Miles Morales would be a great addition to the MCU, and just the Spider-Man movies in general. Because I don't know about you, but the Spider-Man movies have a different vibe, right? Compared to all the other Marvel movies. It's just a different tone, a different expectation as to where we want to go. And so it's always cool when there is a Spider-Man movie out, because I remember when the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies came out, man. Oh, they were a different level.
Yeah, for real.
So I have an appreciation for the Spider-Man movies because of the first 3 Spider-Man movies that we ever got, and what they built. So I'm always excited for Spider-Man.
What if we get a Sinister Six film by Andy Serkis? Hey man, I would be down for that. But I mean, I think with Sony taking this new direction of creating the villain movies, kind of, like I would love to see basically anything that they'll come up with, as long as it's good. Like, yeah, I'm down. And Into the Spider-Verse 2 has a connection to No Way Home. Sheesh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, especially with What If. Now that we know that What If has that direct MCU connection, they're not going to be scared to bro, what if we see Miles Morales in the What If series, like as a post-credit?
So one of the things that I did see, that just came up to my head now, was there was a lot of surprises. A lot of surprise characters showed up. So who knows? We might see Miles Morales. We might see people that we haven't seen before. Maybe Nova. I don't know.
I'd be down.
It's gonna be pretty awesome. I don't know what to expect quite yet, but they're gonna be there. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
And speaking of What If, we have a new poster, right? Pretty sure we have a new poster for What If.
Yeah.
Featuring the Watcher, right? I believe it's the Watcher.
Sir. Oh man, this is exhilarating.
I'm excited. I feel okay. So like we talked about in our, I think it was the Loki season finale trailer, movie reaction review. My belief is that the Watcher is the one that knows all the realities, right? And so he knows what's happening in our MCU, and he's just kind of watching how everything's unfolding after the events of Loki. And so now he's like, what's going on? What's happening? And this is a show of him kind of trying to figure out what's going on. And maybe
so we're watching the Watcher watch the multiverse explode, basically.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And then what if we see King the Conqueror kill him, like as he's coming in to our like that's what I'm thinking right
Like,
now.
oh my god, that would be amazing. Our first look at Kang, and it's in the cartoon version.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be wild. I would freaking explode.
That's what I'm thinking right now. I feel like that's at least my thought process with this, knowing that what it is. But I'm trying to figure out what are those smokestacks represent. It looks like a factory of some sort.
Yeah, I see that too. I was like, what is that? Yo, the watcher watching the multiverse explode is amazing. That's like the best. I haven't heard anything like that. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be, yeah. Could you imagine if we see like a scene from Loki entering into the Watcher? Like, I mean, entering what if? Like,
I feel like that's what's going to happen, man. I don't know how they're going to do it. I think
what if we see Miss Minute?
Would be pretty cool.
Hey, what if we see Miss Minute jump in there?
I don't think we've seen the last of Miss Minute at all. I don't think we've seen the last of it for her. So.
Let's see. Okay, okay, they jumping in the comics right now. Okay, let's see. My man Samurai says, because the teaser for Spider-Man shows us the same glitch effects for Into the Spider-Verse.
I did see that. I did see that. It was like a teaser trailer that was released. That was like, I think it was Brazil or something like that. It was. It wasn't American.
That's what.
And it glitched like Spider-Verse. I remember seeing that.
Fira, he said that when we did our group discussion, he had brought up how when they gave us the fake announcements for No Way Home before they had the official title for it or whatever, when we saw, I can't think of the actor's name right now. Who
Tom
plays
Holland?
Tom Holland? Tom Holland, and then the girl that plays Mary Jane. I can't. Zendaya. When we saw them, and then his homie, when we saw them coming out of the office, and then it said Spider-Man No Way Home or whatever, and then the webs made up Puerto Rico, I think he said, and that's where my man Miles Morales is from, and like it was like he went super in depth with it, but I was like, oh snap, that makes hecka sense. So everything that we're kind of hinting to is to what they have kind of hinted to as well. And that's why I think if we don't get what we're thinking, like this will be a bigger L than not having Mephisto in WandaVision. Like if No Way Home isn't what we expect from it, like I'm telling you, there's going to be riots in the streets.
And
nerds are going to freaking bring torches and pitchforks.
What was it that was released and people were not happy about it? No. The backlash I think Marvel Studios got when they like lied to us about the title for Endgame for so long. And like with that said, I called it in the theater as Doctor Strange said, this is the Endgame now. I was like, that's the title for the movie, the next Avengers film. But that's the same backlash I think they're going to get if this movie isn't up to par. With that said, I feel like we're going to be happy with it. I don't think it's going to disappoint us. I think it's going to blow us out of the water, and I think it's going to be one of the best movies that we've gotten from Marvel Studios ever. That's my opinion. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I just feel like, I don't know. This might go back to my Spider-Man mentality, how like I just put Spider-Man movies up here for and I always have high hopes, and they usually meet those hopes. None of those Spider-Man movies have like undermet my expectations, I guess you could say. So I'm just really excited for that.
I agree completely. Obi-Wan says, do you think they're going to do the Captain Britain route with Captain Carter, Captain Britain Corps? Ooh, that would be awesome. I thought we were supposed to get Captain Britain.
I remember talking about that too.
I could have swore we talked about we were supposed to be getting Captain Britain. Maybe they didn't go with it, or maybe it was when we had Kit Harington or whatever that dude get cast.
Oh yeah, people were guessing.
We thought he was going to be Captain Britain. Yeah. But that would be awesome. I would love to see that. I'm very interested to see what they do with Captain Carter completely.
Mhm.
Like, are we going to see that enter the MCU? Like, that's one of my biggest things. Are we going to see these things transfer over into the MCU? Because I would love to see Captain Carter. I would love to see her in the MCU. Yo, that would be amazing.
Bro, I loved Agent Carter's. The show was really good. I don't know if you ever watched
I never
the show.
saw the show.
I
think one of the dudes in the show
unfortunately.
crossed over to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., though. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Jarvis was in Endgame. I don't remember if Iron Man's dad, like the one that we get in the MCU, was in Endgame.
Agent Carter.
I know we get the young Iron Man and Agent Carter, the one that we get in the first Avengers. But
the young Howard Stark.
Yeah,
are you talking about?
Yeah, one Howard Stark. Yes. Howard Stark before he becomes the dude that we got in Endgame, because that's a different actor. But
the dude in Endgame is the same dude that's been his dad in the whole MCU, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm not too sure though. I'm pretty sure it's the same dude that we get that dies in Winter Soldier. I believe.
Yeah. My man Tristan says, "What if Doctor Doom shows up to kill the Watcher in the finale?" Man, that would be awesome. But I'm holding on to what I say. I do not want Doctor Doom. I do not want Doctor Doom like that. We gotta have him come.
I'm calling.
Yeah, I'm down for Kang.
Right now. Calling it right now.
He said, "I'm calling it right now."
If my theory sticks, is that the Watcher's kind of overseeing everything kind of unfold after the events of Loki, and we're seeing all these different stories from his perspective, and then Kang the Conqueror, Evil One, the top dog out of all the Kangs, shows up. You know, and I feel like that's what's going to go down. I don't know, but I feel it in my bones. I really do.
Oh snap! Not the bones.
Yes.
My man said, "Can't wait for Avengers: Secret War." Yeah, that's going to be amazing. And plus, there are rumors for a Captain America 4th film. No, we that's for sure. That's happening for sure. With Sam Wilson as Captain America, though.
Yep.
I think that's why we're not getting a Falcon and Winter Soldier season 2, is because we're getting a Captain America in the Winter Soldier movie.
Yeah, because at the end of the show, instead of Falcon and Winter Soldier, it says Captain America and Winter Soldier. So that's why what's happening.
And then my man Akash, is there any Marvel series or movie coming in August? I think we just have What If.
What If?
Yep. We just got What If.
September, Shang-Chi.
Yep.
And then
October,
I don't know if we have anything. I know we have.
I think it's Eternals, right? October's Eternals.
No, I think it's in November.
November is Spider-Man.
December, right? Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we have anything
Hawkeye in November. We got Hawkeye in November. I don't think we have anything in October. I thought that's where something might have been placed there, but I think it got pushed back. Man, Tristan says, Kevin, call Henry, Marvel Studios. Yes, sir. Marvel Studios. Ring, ring, ring. Henry, hello. Marvel Studios. Henry Cavill, we would love you to play Captain Britain. I definitely would want Henry Cavill as Captain Britain. I'm not going to lie.
We also have Venom in September as well.
Oh, shit. When do we get Morbius? What happened to that? Is that just not coming out anymore?
That's January 28th, 2022. So it'll be the first movie we get.
That's what we had in October that got pushed back. I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Because I was like, I know we got, because Morbius. Yep, that was coming in October. Because right now we are like, we're right now living in 2020 that we were supposed to get. So we're getting like everything. It's so jumbled up. I have like 3 different slates in my head, and I think I think 2 of them are wrong. So I don't even know.
Yeah.
But and moving on with like with more Marvel news, there are reportedly nine Marvel Studio projects meant for Disney Plus that have yet to be revealed.
Yep.
9 of them. What? Okay, so out of those 9, give me 3 that you would like to see them be, bro. And you guys in the comments as well. Give us 3 that you would like these Disney Plus shows to be.
Wait, were they just Disney Plus shows? I don't remember.
That's what the report says right here.
Oh, meant for Disney Plus.
It's meant for Disney Plus. Yeah, so
Young Avengers.
Okay.
Maybe Nova. I don't know.
The blasphemy.
And Ghost Rider.
Ooh, Young Avengers, Nova, and Ghost Rider. Those are
because I think what they're going to do is, I think they're going to use the Disney Plus shows to kind of sow in the seeds for the Blade movie. And we already got that with Loki. So I think this is just the start. And I think they're going to start introducing more of the darker characters in future shows. I don't know what other shows we might get coming up, but that's what I'm calling right now.
No, that sounds good. I like that. I like those 3 as well, except for Nova. But I like those 3. I need Nova in a movie. Because I want to see that decimation of that Thanos brings. I need to see that on the big screen because that was the one thing that I felt that we were robbed of in Infinity War was seeing that complete and utter annihilation.
I'm excited. What about you?
I think I would like to see maybe I think we're already getting secret. I think everything that I would want to see, we're getting it already, to be honest. Because we're getting Moon Knight, like all that type of stuff is what I would want to see.
These are 9 unreleased.
That's what I'm saying. Like I couldn't imagine anything like.
Okay.
My man Tristan said Captain Britain, Disney Plus. Okay, Captain Britain, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine.
Ooh.
Okay,
that could be also. They could be making
cool.
a bunch of shows introducing mutants as well.
I think that's what I would want. I think I would want something pertaining to
the X-Men.
Maybe not so much the X-Men, but the Weapon X program.
Yeah.
So maybe get like
or an
weapon, like a weapon, like a Weapon X one, but something along the lines of like how the I don't know, bro. Ooh, what about Damage Control? I would be down for a Damage Control show.
That could be pretty cool. I like
X23 show could be dope.
Because
these are all going to be shows. That's why it's like, what is this? Yeah, bro. Everything that I would want, they're giving us already. So I don't even know. Like, literally, my brain.
I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready for what's going to go down, bro. I really don't.
Yeah.
Ooh, Silver Surfer, Namor, and New Mutants. Ooh, did you watch the New Mutants movie,
bro? I don't think I. You watched it? I haven't watched. I still haven't seen it.
Did you guys watch? Let me know how you guys felt about it. I watched it.
You watched it? Okay.
I think I own it digitally. Actually, I'll have to double check so we can watch it and do a movie review on it. But
yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's not the greatest movie.
Dang.
Loki kind of felt like a waste of time. But
okay.
I would watch.
Was it worse than Phoenix? Was it worse than Dark Phoenix, or was it better than Dark Phoenix?
I feel like I enjoyed Dark Phoenix more than I did New Mutants. With that said, New Mutants went through a fury of, like, excuse my language, but fuck ups that made the post-production part of it a nightmare, I'm sure, for everyone involved. So I'm not going to bash the movie, because it's a bad movie. It went through a lot of shit that I don't think any of us know the real facts to, unless you're WB. But there was a good.
You remember when they were saying like they were so mad because Captain Marvel basically like stole their entire ending of the movie that they wanted to do.
All
And
for
that's kind of like one of the things that messed them up
yeah,
the most is because like
yeah.
they had the aliens coming
Well,
in
that
and
was Dark Phoenix and Miss Marvel or
oh
Captain
yeah, I'm
Marvel.
sorry. I thought we were
Yeah,
talking about Dark Phoenix. No, we were
no,
talking my
yeah,
bad. You were talking about the New Mutants.
yeah.
Those
We'll have
both
to
went
watch
through a
it.
lot of
Yeah,
reshoots and got kind of, redid into the ground. Um
I wish the deal between Fox and Disney wasn't that official yet until after we got Dark Phoenix because I'm
mm,
pretty sure that Marvel saw it and we're like, nah, that ain't happening. Stop it. Shut it down now. Get that trash
I
out
know
of
what
my
I want to
face.
see. I want to
Yeah,
see Agents of Shield being continued. That's the one thing that I want.
that could be pretty cool. Does
Agents
it
of
end?
Shield season 9 or whatever. Freaking oh my god.
So it doesn't like end per se. Like there's room for more.
I mean, it ends, but there's definitely room for more because it's Marvel. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see X-Force. I would love to see Spawn. That would be oh my gosh.
I feel like they'd be too dark, bro. I don't know. Spawn's badass though.
That's how I feel about Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider would be too dark.
Actually, correction. I feel like a Spawn show could happen on FX, and FX shows do show up on Disney Plus. I could feel that.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Very similar to what's the X-Men show that they have on FX?
Legion.
Legion. Yes,
Yeah, I've
very
never
similar to
seen
that.
I just heard that it's super good.
I saw a couple
My man,
episodes. It's really good.
my man Akash said, I heard a rumor that when Doctor Strange is traveling in the multiverse, they enter in the animation world.
Hey,
What?
it might be a
That would be
possibility.
wild. I'd be down for it for sure.
They might show up in okay, so hear me out. So
Oh shit.
in What If, we see a Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
but then we also see a Spider-Man that has Doctor Strange's cloak on it. But what if that Doctor Strange is our Doctor Strange that's trapped there because he was doing some traveling stuff?
Oh, and
that's
that's
why
like
he looks.
the premises of the
That's why he
of
looks
the
all emaciated and stuff because he's just trapped and he can't get out, and he's just trying to figure out a way to get out. Amongst wild Loki happens, like that's where he's at. And we see
I would love that because I know that there is going to be one overarching story in What If, like and that would be amazing for that to be it. You know what I mean? Like Doctor Strange is traveling through multiverses, trying to figure out what the hell is happening. I would love that. And that be like the reason why he wasn't in WandaVision or Loki when anything was going down, like because he's been trapped in the multiverse this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with seeing my man Wong fighting Abomination in the Shang-Chi trailer. Like, what the hell are you doing there, Wong? So we got a lot of answers that need to be given, you know? Like along with, and this is kind of something that gets brought up for me, is that help, let me out. I'm dying in the garage. But hopefully that's something that we get to see.
That'd be a cool twist.
This is something that I want to know when it comes to Doctor Strange. Well, this is one of my questions when it comes to Doctor Strange and the new Black Panther movie that we're going to get. There has to be a Sorcerer Supreme and there has to be a Black Panther. So we went 5 years without having a Sorcerer Supreme or a Black Panther because they both got snapped. So somebody had to step up and replace them in their time away. Somebody had to, because it is a must to have both of those. Like if there's no Black Panther, then it just doesn't rock in Wakanda. Like Wakanda doesn't work like that. There's going to be a Black Panther. And then the same goes for the whole multiverse thing. Like they have to appoint a Sorcerer Supreme to watch over the multiverse. So I'm thinking maybe we might see, I don't know if we're going to see any of that, but I would love to see those altercations of the power struggle or whatever you may say because of that 5-year time gap. And I think that's one thing that we need to see more of in the MCU, because Falcon and Winter Soldier did a beautiful job of really covering that time gap and all the stuff that was going on the Earth level, the ground level, with the global repopulation act. I think,
something like that.
Yeah.
And we also see a little bit of it in WandaVision. You know, it's not
Oh,
like
yeah, that's true.
apparent, but it's very subtle and it's there.
That's
Uh,
true because
a
they
lot
got
of
the news shit going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of hate for the people that come snapped in. It's like expecting them to come back and make change when all the people that didn't get snapped were like, you don't know how this works. You were gone, you know. So
Mhm.
it seems like there's a lot of resentment, you know, and we saw that in WandaVision, and we even saw it even more in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Which made it such a great show.
True, and I think we're gonna also get that from Hawkeye. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because oh, that would be the best. That would be awesome. Marvel Illuminati movie. That would be awesome.
Ooh.
I would like to just see that as a show, maybe.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Illuminati
I
being
feel like that
formed.
more as a show, considering it's been around.
Oh my god, that would be awesome. Like after we get Black Panther 2 with Namor and all that extra stuff, like boom, we get an Illuminati show, like maybe like a little bit. Oh my god, bro, I'm getting ghibli. I'm getting ghibli. I'm getting tender over here. My man Tristan said, I would like to be the writer and director for a Marvel Studios Ghost Rider trilogy. Ooh, Aaron Eckhart as Johnny Blaze and Joel Edgerton as Blackheart. Okay.
Remember us first off.
Facts. And we will definitely review your movie, bro.
Matter of fact, write us a script. We'll read it and let you know.
Big facts. We'll definitely do that.
Write us a script. Write us a screenplay. We'll check it out.
Yeah, I would, because I would love to see more trilogies of the darker heroes. That would be just yummy. My man Obi-Wan. Do you think Shuma Gorath is going to be the overall big bad of What If leading into Doctor Strange? No.
I know who that is. Do we know? I feel like I know who that is.
Yes, we've talked about Shuma Gorath before. I think when they first said he was going to be in the movie.
Oh, actually, real quick. This goes into our next topic on the rundown. Doctor Strange 2 casting has revealed that Yennefer Molina will be portraying Gargantuous, which looks very similar, if not the
Gargantos,
same, as Shumara Gorath. They look very similar, if not they're the same people. I'm not sure.
My man said Gargantuous.
But that might be. I don't know if they'll like that's the big bad.
Where the hell are you, Shuma? Are you not in here?
That might be a sub villain. I don't think it's gonna be the big villain though.
Okay, let's see. Gargantos. I honestly don't think we're really gonna have. I don't think we're gonna have a villain like that in Spider-Man. Yo, I don't think so. I feel the same. Like I think literally, bro. Spider-Man. Okay, look. Loki, Eternals, and Spider-Man are all just going to be doing a lot of setting up for the future.
Yeah,
there's not gonna be that big type of villain. Like I don't see it. I don't feel it.
Yeah.
If anything, like the Sinister Six will be the biggest villain in the Spider-Man movie, and then in Doctor Strange 2, like Doctor Strange 2 is gonna be all end game, basically. Like I feel like it's just gonna be like Wanda and what she got going on and everything. Yeah. There's not gonna be one thing happening, you know what I mean? For that one big bad, it's going to be like 17 different villains popping off at the same time, and then at the end of the movie, that's when we realize where the big bad is, and that's when we get like that quote unquote Thanos type of episode, like the Thanos thing from grabbing the gauntlet. I'll do it myself, but maybe it's Kang come pulling up, with like ships of himself or something.
Excuse me, guys.
What was the other dude? Gargantos. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Gargantos. And apparently this character has ties with Namor. And it could be someone that we might see in Black Panther 2. I'm not sure. I think this could be a recurrent character.
Nope. Gargantos ain't in here.
But
why will keep taking people from like, I don't know.
Let's see here.
But who is Jennifer Molina? What has she been in?
She is very low key, it seems like, because when I looked her up to make the post, there was only one picture of her that I could use to post with her. So
Dang, she only has 859 followers on Instagram. This is a
Gargantos
yeah.
was a sea monster at the command of Naga.
Mm.
And I think that's someone that works alongside Namor.
Okay.
First appearance in Submariner number 13 in May of 1969. Wow, there really isn't any information, though, about this character. I don't see. And there's no information other than that.
Tristan said, to be honest, I would be down to see Mahershala Ali versus Jared Leto. Oh,
I feel like that's something that's going to happen, though. Honestly, like Blade and Mobius, and that's how they're going to meet. And I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to kill one of them. I think they're going to become friends or work colleagues, I guess, to say the least, because they're both vampires, technically.
Yeah,
Blade's a daywalker. Jared Leto. I don't know if he can go in the daylight. I'm not sure. I don't know that much
from
about
the
Mobius.
trailers that we had. It seemed like he couldn't. It seemed like his skin burned when he went into the light, but I'm not sure.
But I'm curious to see what Marvel does that though with the vampire, how they're going to manage that.
Because in the Mobius movie, it seems like he became a vampire because of a virus, or something like that. Like he got bit by a bat. That's not funny, but it's very ironic. It's very ironic. But he gets bit by a bat or something because he's trying to. He's injecting himself basically.
He's trying to find a cure for a disease. It looks like
he likes Spider-Man's himself, but with a bat.
Yeah,
and then he becomes a vampire. It's like, okay, so how are the other vampires created then? Like, what type? Like, how does this happen? But yeah, my man BMM says, how do y'all feel about What If? We've been talking about What If for the last 45 minutes, bro. So we are pumped about What If.
Excited about it,
that should let you know, like, we've been talking about What If, like this. I'm like, What If has been the main topic today because What If is gonna. I mean, the fact, like I keep saying, the fact that What If is directly connected to the MCU, like, bro, it's MCU canon. Like, bro,
it's gonna be an awesome time. And that's I don't know what else to say. Honestly, it's gonna be a good time. All I know is stay tuned for our reactions after the show premieres at midnight after every episode. We usually go live, and you guys can join us there and give us your guys' thoughts because it's gonna be a good time.
Definitely. Tristan says, from now on, I'm seeing every Marvel movie in the IMAX. That's what we've done for the last 4, I think.
Yes, right?
I don't think we saw Endgame though, did we? We didn't see Endgame
I don't
together?
think so. You know what? I saw Endgame in IMAX.
Yeah, I saw the Endgame at IMAX too. I just don't see. I don't think we saw that one together.
I saw Spider-Man, Far From Home, IMAX. We saw Black Widow.
I guess that's it.
Yeah. So the last 3 movies we've seen in IMAX.
Yeah.
Which were awesome.
Yeah,
but I want to check them out in DX 3D or 3D or 4D or whatever. Yeah, but it's like almost 40 or $50 a ticket. So I would love to check that out though. Give that a shot.
I think Eternals would be really awesome to see in the 4DXD one. I think that would be pretty cool.
We'll have to check it out.
What if we get Fin Fang Foom? Isn't Fin Fang Foom in Shang-Chi?
Yeah, he'll be in Shang-Chi. Apparently, he'll be in Shang-Chi. Yeah. And I think we might even see him in a trailer. I'm not sure, but there is some sort of dragon-esque character that we do see pop up in, I think, the second trailer that gets released. And we did react to that trailer. So if you guys want to check it out, check it out. But
And then moving on up to the east side, we have there are reports of a live action Pokemon series being in the works at Netflix, man. Yo, that's crazy.
I think it's a good. I think it's a good platform for them for Pokemon.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about it? Okay, I got 3 questions. How do you feel about that being a Netflix series? Do you think this is going to be directly connected to Detective Pikachu?
Mhm.
And are you like excited for this? I guess you could say.
Mhm. I'm really excited for this. I think the Netflix platform for this is going to be awesome. I definitely want to see them get a little grittier with it, though. I don't want to see it like Detective Pikachu was cool, but I want to definitely see a little more grittier take on it. I don't think we'll see that, but that's just kind of my opinion of what I want to see.
Yeah.
And I think, what was the last one or the middle one? Question.
Do you think this is a direct sequel to Detective Pikachu? Like, is it going to be in that type of universe?
I don't know. Everyone that I saw posting about it used weird language. I think the way they used it made it seem like it's like a part of the world of Detective Pikachu, but I don't know if it's like a continuation of Detective Pikachu. So like it's all canon in the same world, but not directly related.
Oh, it's Detective Pikachu canon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So they're trying to make like a Detective Pikachu universe.
Yes, but without Pikachu. I think I'm not sure.
That's ass.
Because
yo, I do not. Okay, I like Detective Pikachu. Jay
it wasn't
loved
bad.
Pikachu.
It wasn't bad. It was a fun
Jay
movie.
was like, "Yo, this is awesome," but I had a lot of issues with it. To be very honest, Detective Pikachu to Pokemon is what the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender is to the cartoon show. Like that's what that is. Like no cap.
What?
No, yeah. Think about how bad. Think about how dirty they did. You don't think they did them dirty with that? Bro, I think they did. I think they disrespected Pokemon kind of with the Detective Pikachu movie because it just wasn't. It didn't feel like I was in the. I didn't feel like this was a real Pokemon movie. It didn't feel like we were in the Pokemon world. It didn't feel authentic. It didn't feel It didn't feel like Pokemon to me. It felt like its own genre of shit that just was just like, we got Pokemon. We're gonna make this movie like the Sonic movie. It was like kind of, you know what I mean? They did a good job of everything, but I was like, what in the heck is happening? Like it was just like, bro, this is wild. Like, I don't even think there was Pokeballs. Like it was like illegal for them to I don't know, bro. It was just weird. I don't know. I don't think I appreciated that movie for what at all. Like I liked it, but I didn't appreciate what they were like. I couldn't because it's just Pokemon is so good. Like everyone has cried to a Pokemon movie that's watched it. You know what I mean? If you've watched a Pokemon movie, you've cried to Pokemon. That was not on that level. That was not on that level. Like the cartoon Pokemon movies are way better than Detective Pikachu was to me. Dwight says they for surely disrespected Pokemon.
They, I think we have a review for Pokemon Pikachu, right? No,
I don't think so.
You know what?
I don't think we had started doing movie reviews.
We have an IG review that had just me in it.
That
is available for you guys to watch. And I think I said the same thing that you're saying. Like it was a good movie, but like they didn't really give Pokemon justice. They kind of disrespected it in a way. And I think that's something that I had said, but I don't know.
Let us know how you guys felt about the Detective Pikachu movie, and let us know how you feel about the Pokemon, the live action Pokemon series that is now in the works at Netflix. Do you want it to be DPU canon, so to speak, or do you want it to be a part of its own thing? I want it to be its own thing. I want to see because honestly, when I first heard that they were making the Detective Pikachu movie before it was titled Detective Pikachu, or before I had heard about that name or anything, I honestly thought we were going to get like an Ash backstory live action.
Yeah. I would much rather have gotten that.
I would have rather had that.
What movie is it?
Bro, was his dad. Like, it was like, bro, what the hell is this? bro got like transferred, like the consciousness got transferred into a Pokemon. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Who wrote this? That's kind of it was just
Mhm.
it was weird.
Like if we got Pokemon the first movie live action or Pokemon 2000,
Bro, that's
you
where the
know,
tears came from. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
yeah,
that's
Pokemon
what.
Dark Darkrai was pretty good. That one was awesome. I'm trying to think what was the other one that I really liked growing up.
I mean, even the movie. I mean, even the movie that they took the basis of Detective Pikachu from is amazing. Like that movie is
Yeah,
amazing. Like when when Mewtwo is created, like that is all awesome. It's
yeah,
like
and that's the first movie, I think.
it's like they took a wonderful scenario, I guess, and they just kind of all over it.
Yeah,
And it was just like, ah, man, the disrespect.
trying to think. Spell of the Unknown. I'm looking at some of the other movies. Oh, the one with Destiny Deoxys, that one was pretty awesome. Oh, the Lucario, that one was badass. I really love that one.
Lucario, yeah, that one was
That one was
amazing.
awesome. Trying to think, what was the?
Ah, Jesus Lord.
There's a lot of good Pokemon movies that I loved watching growing up. I just know that for sure. But let us know what you guys think. Do you guys have any favorite Pokemon movies that you wish that we got to see? You know, in
What movie
place
would
of
you like to
Detective Pikachu?
see adapted to the live action? You know what I mean? Like what live action adaptation would you guys like to see from Pokemon?
Pokemon
Because this is
3,
a
the
show.
movie
This
was
isn't even
pretty
a
good.
movie. So yeah, it was. But this is going to be a show. So that's why I'm really hoping we get more of that Ash type
Oh,
of vibe,
yeah.
and I hope they don't ruin it.
Mhm.
Like I want to see Team Rocket like that. Like it was just so crazy that we didn't get to see all of the stuff that makes Pokemon Pokemon. That's
Yeah.
and that's what made me so frustrated was like
Mhm.
we didn't see anything that made Pokemon Pokemon. Like he wasn't trying to even be a
Mhm.
Pokemon trainer. Like none of that. It was just
Yeah.
ah.
And he hated Pokemon actually. Like
That's what I'm
he hated,
saying. It
yeah.
was
So
stupid.
it was a little disrespectful, But
But let's yeah.
with that said, we'll go ahead and get into
Uh,
our last item for the day. We got Ant-Man and the Quantum Mania has officially started filming. Yo, the picture that they posted scared the shit out of me, and I think it scared you too. Of the little bear doll from the
oh
first
my
Ant-Man.
god, yo.
I was like, what is this? Why is everyone posting this? And I looked and I was like, oh, that's things from Ant-Man. And I was like, oh my god, like I totally forgot it was even a part of the MCU. I was like, what is this monstrosity? But
I was like, why is this bunny on my screen? Like I was so confused. And then I just remember Cassie being like, he's so ugly. I love him.
yeah, I love the
I
first
was
Ant-Man.
like,
Man.
I love all the Ant-Mans.
It's pretty
I
good.
think they've been I think they have truly I think I think the Ant-Man movies have been placed in certain spots within the phases that have
Yeah,
made them seem not as good as they actually are.
yeah,
Like those, every single Ant-Man movie is really good. They have a great story, great like I kind of feel like they wanted to make Ant-Man like that to give you that family feeling, like that Fantastic Four vibe, I
yeah.
guess you could say. You know, like the family vibe of everyone working together, talking their mess with each other and all that good stuff. Like, and I think isn't the Ant-Man is he the one that's making the Fantastic Four movie? Is it him? Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. I think he's the one making Fantastic Four.
Don't know.
Because
I'm not sure. I feel like he's making something else though. He's also working on a different project. I feel like I don't know. I don't know the top. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head though.
John Watts. Yeah. John Watts. But he's the Spider-Man dude.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The Spider-Man guy. There we go. He's making the Fantastic Four. There we go. Yeah. But I feel like Ant-Man has always, it's just always, it's like held a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the movies have.
Mhm.
I wish we got to see Hank Pym Ant-Man back in the day or something. I don't know.
That would have
but
been cool
that
to see a little more of. Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
But with this third movie, with Cassie being all grown up and her probably taking the mantle of Stature, I think that's what her name is, Stature. I can't wait. And then just more Young Avengers setups. You
his
know,
daughter, his original daughter from Endgame, got replaced by another girl. So, we'll have to. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, remember? The original daughter from Endgame, the old one, got replaced by another actor to play older daughter.
I mean, she didn't have a pivotal role.
Yeah, but like
Endgame to
it did
make
happen,
us be
though.
like, oh man, what the heck? That's not the same person. You know, like if they changed Cassie between movies, like and from Ant-Man 1 to Ant-Man 2, and changed the actor that played her in those, it would be like, what the hell?
Yeah,
but
apparently that's what happened though. I don't know if it was ever like officially said. I'm pretty sure it was officially said, or I don't know if it might have been a rumor, but I'm pretty sure they did switch out the daughter with someone else. And the person they switched her out with, I don't know the name, but she's in a lot of good movies. Not like any like massive movies, but she's in some pretty good movies. I think is it the girl from Happy Death Day?
Let us know how you guys are feeling about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, though. That's where we getting Kang, baby. No. I think that's our first actual on-screen, what's it called? Like when we'll actually see him as the villain in Quantumania. Yeah. And I think that's the best place that we can see him. And they're sending off my man Paul Rudd right with his last the last movie in this trilogy. I'm pretty sure Paul Rudd will come back and be Ant-Man as much as they want him to, because he's just awesome like that. But I think, I'm pretty sure that them giving him this third movie and then putting Kang in there, it's just gonna be amazing. Because Kang is from the future, right? Like that's what he said. I think he's from like the first iteration of Kang, like when he's still a human, I guess, because he's from the future and he's a scientist. So I just would love to see how they're gonna implement everything. Like I don't even know what this movie could be about.
Yeah, I really don't know what's in the picture of the teddy bear thing, that monster. There was a nuclear symbol behind him. So for some reason, I had this vague thought that whatever that is going to bring to life that doll. And like make him grow into a giant monster. Am I wrong for thinking that? Right? Because that was kind of.
I mean, just a little bit.
Really? No, I mean, like dead ass. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like that thing. That's going to be the main villain for the movie, and they just confirmed it for us. Like that's what I feel like that was. I don't know. Because that's how the Ant-Man movies been. They haven't been like super serious movies. This one might be the very first one to do it, but like that might be the route they're going down.
You're hilarious, bro. I was not expecting.
I'm just saying.
I just wasn't expecting for you to say they just let us know that's the main villain. They did it. Yeah. They revealed it. I just wasn't ready for that.
Confirmed. It's confirmed.
Man, we've almost been live for 2 hours, bro. That's crazy. Yo, I think this has been an amazing episode, though. You guys have made it awesome for sure. Before we get out of here, we have 2 movies coming this week, I believe. So the first movie that was coming out this week is Suicide Squad. No, we're about to be we're
not ready, bro. We're not ready.
We're not ready for this one.
We're not ready.
Man. Like,
we're not at the cool.
Oh my god.
We're not at the cool kids table yet, so we couldn't watch it like everyone else yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day. Just watch, right, guys? Just stick around with us. We're gonna get there. Trust.
Yeah. But I think it's awesome that we kind of get to experience most of the stuff with you guys, though.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to be seeing the Suicide Squad this week as well, and then you guys can just come back on Friday or whenever we see it, because I don't know. I kind of want to see it the day it come out, but I think it's kind of better the next day on the Friday release, because then we have more people that have seen it, and then more people can talk about it in here with us.
Yeah.
And it just makes it awesome.
Yeah.
But this movie is supposed to be the movie of not just the movie of the year type
The
shit,
best
but it's supposed to be the best superhero movie ever, bro. Like ever. Like I just don't know how that's even possible with all of the amazingness that we've gotten from, you know, all the other superhero movies there are that aren't even just the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Team Samurai said, who's going to be the big bad in Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I have
Gore the God Butcher.
He is going to be in there. But I don't know if they made him the villain. Like, I don't know if they confirmed.
I couldn't imagine them making. Who is it? Is it Tom Cruise that's playing him or something?
No,
it's one of those.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale.
There we go. Christian Bale. I knew it was one of those dudes. Yo, I don't think they're gonna get Christian Bale to play Gore the God Butcher just for him not to be the villain. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And if he's not the villain, then Adam Warlock is going to be the villain. Like I just don't see them not using Gore. Gore the God Butcher is amazing. He's the reason why we get that Thor that holds both of the Stormbreakers, like we saw in Endgame. When we saw that Thor, like that Thor that he was portraying is the one that fights Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah.
So Gore the God Butcher is amazing sauce. And I believe that Kit Harington's character in Eternals has the ebony blade that Gore the God Butcher uses. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure their blades are the same. So
is Adam Warlock a villain or a good guy?
In the comics, Adam Warlock is made to be a good guy.
I thought it was a good guy.
Yeah, in the comics he is. Adam Warlock is the guy that stops he's the one that uses the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff. So he's the main is that protagonist in the Infinity War comic book series or the comic book line saga, if you will. But as we've seen, you know, Marvel can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
They can. And I don't even know how they would use Adam Warlock. You know what I mean? I don't know how they would use him now.
The way they set him up is like to be a villain, you know. So I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to that, you know. But I feel like I just don't know a lot about what to expect for Guardians quite yet. There's just so many other things to worry about because Guardians, I think, is what 23, right? 23, 22.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about Thor: Love and Thunder. Yo, that's what I was thinking about. That's what I've been talking about this entire time.
Oh no, yeah.
That's what I've been talking about this whole time. I have not been talking about Guardians. That's my bad. We'll probably see Adam Warlock as the Guardians one for sure. I think we can see that. That's my bad, y'all. I was definitely talking about Love and Thunder. I wasn't talking about that at all. And another movie that we have coming out this week though is 645, which is a Regal original. And it's one of those live, die, repeat movies, and it looks pretty good. But I don't think this is going to be one that we're.
If we check it out, you know, we're at home and streaming it. I don't think we're gonna go to theaters to check this one out. Honestly, the trailers have kind of tired me out. Every time we go to the movies, it came on like at least 3 times. Dead ass, not even playing.
It's so annoying. It's like, my guy, we get it. Like, it's your movie. Like, they're playing it before the trailers start, and then they got the nerve to put the trailer inside as one of the trailers
they play
like,
when it starts. Like, what? I just watched this 1 minute ago. Like, bro,
like the audacity, the nerve of some people. Oh man, that's crazy. But we appreciate all of you guys for tuning in with us and joining us on this episode of our pop culture news update. You guys make this so much fun and so awesome to be able to have these conversations with you guys, these discussions. And then I feel like we all learn stuff together sometimes, and sometimes we all just already know what's going on. And it's always amazing no matter what it is. So make sure you drop a like, make sure you share it with a friend, and make sure you join our Discord so you can join our conversations, yo, because we be having great conversations, and it would be even greater if you guys had joined them. So make sure you jump in that Discord so you can stay up to date with all of our content and discussions. And make sure that you visit our website at www.marvelbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise, you can watch our lives, and you can donate and help us out with what we do here for you guys.
Yep. And also, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros 23 on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. We post all of our videos and much more. And with that said, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Excelsior. Marvel Bros Pop Culture News Updates are now available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You can also watch Marvel Bros live every Sunday on Facebook.com, or you can watch them on YouTube, where we upload regularly. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Marvel Bros 23 to keep up with all things Marvel and everything pop culture.